Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 21st of October. Just before I start your reading, just to let you know, I am on holiday next week and I am going to take my tarot cards with me and try and squeeze in some readings for you, hopefully in the nice sunshine. So let's get on with your reading. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Sagittarius and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. If any of you are a Scorpio in your sign too, or with a Scorpio, I recommend you watch that reading. It was amazing. So let's see what's in store for you next week. Knight of Pentacles as your general energy. Your opportunity is the Queen of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is in your challenge. The World is in what you don't see coming. And the Three of Wands is your advice and outcome. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. So for some of you, you might be feeling like there's a bit of frustration coming next week if you're looking for something to resolve and you thought it was going to be next week. Maybe not. He's very methodical, has to have plans in place before anything can move on. He's very grounded. He doesn't like anything going too quickly, likes to have things in place. So there's an energy perhaps of delay next week, or this Knight of Pentacles is maybe grounding you. The Queen of Cups is in your opportunity. This is lovely. The Queen of Cups is the most nurturing, loving queen in the deck. Cups are our emotions, our relationships, our feelings, and she has so much to give. So much to give. If she had a job, she would be a teacher, a healthcare worker, a nurse, counsellor even, but more on a more physical level. I think she'd be the one that would, be putting her arms around you, and she's very motherly, so very nurturing with children and other people, animals even. So for some of you, there's an opportunity to either step into that for someone, or there's somebody around you coming in. The Nine of Pentacles is your challenge. This is about the feeling of independence. Now, for some of you, I feel for some reason I just got the message that as a challenge, maybe this has been taken away from you at the moment. Now, with that Queen of Cups there, it could be for some of you, you're perhaps going through some tricky times and the Queen of Cups is here to look after you, and you are just going to have to surrender and let them help you. There's a feeling here I've got that you don't accept help particularly well, and you want to remain this strong, independent person. For others, this is a financial matter, and I feel like you've worked really hard, you've really achieved stuff, but you still can't enjoy the fruits of your labour. There's still something. There's still a challenge there. It's like you've still got another bit to go. The World, though, is in your what you don't see coming, and this is the end of something. This is goals being achieved and knitting together, if you like. You can see the beautiful ribbon knitting the wreath of victory together. Again, I feel like this has gone on for a while. Maybe that's why the Knight of Pentacles is here. This is a message to say this has grown roots. But this is lovely. This is to say that something's naturally coming to an end. It's ran its course. The Three of Wands is here as the ability now to see the future and put plans in place, actually literally do it rather than think about it. But the Knight of Pentacles is here to say, not too quickly though. Interesting. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles here, please and thank you, for Sagittarius? Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles for Sagittarius, please and thank you? So we've got the King of Cups here too now. Got the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's interesting. We've got the Eight of Swords. When I said with the Nine of Pentacles, there's that feeling of that you're not as independent as you wish to be. The Eight of Swords is about feeling entrapped. This is a feeling of not being able to move forward in a situation. But it's only in your head. Swords are all about our thoughts and our mental health, if you like. This is the card of self-sabotage. This is the card of you saying you can't move forward, but you can, in fact. You can remove those bandages, and maybe that's what the Queen of Swords, no, she's not the Queen of Swords, she's the Queen of Cups, is here to help you do. There's some sort of help here coming in, some sort of understanding, I want to say. Maybe you're going to be having a lovely talk with your mum, something as simple as that. You've got the King of Cups also clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. And again, very counselling energy, very loving, very nurturing. For some of you, perhaps they are a bit too loving, a bit too nurturing, and they are making you feel a bit smothered. And the Nine of Pentacles is you saying, oh my gosh, I so need to be more independent. I so need my independence back, or even gaining your independence. You've got the Queen of Swords. Now, she is very forthright. She's very straightforward. She's very assertive, and she makes decisions based on fact, not love. She's very, very the opposite to the Queen of Cups. This is really interesting. It's almost like you're battling between two energies here. One that's really cuts to the truth and tells you exactly how it is. And then the Queen of Cups comes along and says, but don't worry, darling. Everything will be all right. Really interesting. The Queen of Swords as an energy that you need to be in, perhaps, is for you to make a decision. Do you want to cut those ties? Do you want to cut those ties off? Also, do you want to cut somebody out of your life that makes you feel entrapped? Queen of Cups is here, though. It's always good to have a Queen of Cups around you. Trust me. Opportunity is the Queen of Cups. They're often a water sign. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So why do we have a Queen of Cups? For some of you, you know, there is an opportunity to get literally medical intervention, perhaps. Somebody from a nursing background who can help. Five of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So the Five of Pentacles does tell me there has been some sort of struggle going on, and that's why the Queen of Cups has literally... I just saw her as Wonder Woman. Like, in she comes, you know. I'm here, don't worry. And I just looked at her cape. She does actually wear a cape. She's also very instinctive. A bit of again, like a mother just knows to check her baby, or just knows that she'll wake up before the baby's woken up 1 minute beforehand. She's very much like that. She can see that somebody's struggling. Five of Pentacles is, it can also be the feeling of your, you know, 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. And she realizes that, and that's why she's here for you. The Queen of Wands is here too. You have 3 queens already in this reading. Huh. Now, aside from this reading, I used to go to a very, very good tarot reader years and years and years ago. And she always said to me, when there's 3 queens in your reading, be careful. There's very strong characters, female characters, that can be gossipy. So I'm just saying that, putting that out there too. So going back to the entire reading, the Queen of Wands is very magnetic. She just wants to go. And I feel like perhaps this is you. However, just feeling a little bit lack at the moment and needing that Queen of Cups healing. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. And this is making me feel like you need to perhaps accept that offer of love and help. I know the Nine of Pentacles is a challenge for you. Yes, you want your independence. You know, maybe you are too proud to accept it. That's what I felt like. I needed to just puff my chest out there. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles here, please and thank you? I feel this is a very healing message for you, Sagittarius. You know, I know that you're a fire sign and fiercely independent. That's clarified by the Four of Pentacles. I know you want to be in control. This is such a strong message. The Four of Pentacles as a challenge is, I think you want to keep everything close to your chest. However, this Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, very counselling energy, very getting things off of your chest, and I think you're feeling a bit vulnerable, and you don't want to do that for some reason. You have your reasons, and you know. You have the Wheel of Fortune. This is about feeling stuck in a situation with that Eight of Swords. It's exactly the same energy. This is about not feeling like anything is moving on. You're not feeling like you can move on perhaps in a situation because you don't have that independence that you're really wanting. You've got the Two of Wands. This is about thinking about plans for the future. Again, as a challenge, you're feeling stuck. You can't even begin to think that way until you cut those ties from something, someone, or even within yourself. Then you have the World. This is saying, you know, I know you don't see it coming, but the World is the last major arcana in the tarot. What comes after that is the Fool, and it's new beginnings and a feeling of relief. Why do we have the World here, please and thank you, for Sagittarius? Don't get me wrong, I don't think this is all going to happen next week. I think something's going to happen to start this process for you. Why do we have the World here, please and thank you? Because after the World, look, you've got the Three of Wands, and this is literally being able to, now this has sorted itself out. Something's been cut, something's been taken away, and I believe it's through your, if we get the Strength card here, I would not be surprised, because the Strength card is all about, yes, we have to be strong in hard situations, but the message of that card is actually realizing what you're not so good at, and then addressing it and making it that you are good at it. I don't want to mention weaknesses and strengths, because I don't want to make people feel that they're weak by any chance. But what I'm trying to say is, whenever we go through a bad situation, when we have to confront things, that makes us stronger. We learn lessons from it, and I really feel that's the message here. What's that World bringing to you? Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. This is new opportunities, even the way of thinking. Again, with that Three of Wands there, it's like, yes, here we go. It's wrapped up. You've done it. You've done the hard work. This is what needs to happen for this to happen. And this is, again, a new opportunity coming in to start again. Build the finances again, even if it's all financial. I feel it's more deeper than that. Ten of Pentacles too. To have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles with the World, is amazing. The Ten of Pentacles is stability, family unit, feeling like there's long-term plans in place that last, groundedness. And then you have the Moon, which it's almost like there is something coming to the surface. The Moon is all about information and feelings, emotions being brought to the surface and highlighted, which is where your King and Queen of Cups are coming in for you. Something you're getting off your chest. Three of Wands, again, your advice and outcome. There we go. Start making plans now. You can. Just baby steps, though. Just implement little things. If you feel like, oh, you know, you never go out or you never go on holiday, or just start looking. You don't have to book it. Just start the process, though. Just so you feel that sense of independence, that sense of relief and release and repair, I want to say. Start be able, you know, maybe some of you have gone through a really crappy relationship. Just as she says that, the Eight of Cups flicks out. That's exactly what that is. Something you're able to leave behind. Yeah. Oh, this is exactly what this card is. This is you or somebody around you even just thinking, no, there's something missing here. I'm off to find, this isn't serving me anymore. I'm off to find better things. And that's what the Queen of Swords does. She cuts things out, people out, situations out. She won't put up with it anymore. And this is, you know, in order for you to put those Three of Wands in place, you do need to walk away from something. And now I say walk away from something. That sounds very dramatic again, but I feel like this is you even leaving behind the idea that you have to keep everything to yourself. And you opening your heart a little bit. The Six of Pentacles is here. Very lovely karmic card. This is what goes around comes around. The hard work you put in, you are rewarded for. Can be financially too, can be for some of you, you're able to put plans in place and be able to improve the finances by making more money, looking at the money and something coming back to you. Either way, this is all about, this is very karmic. And this is even the universe recognizing your hard work and giving it back to you. And then we have the Hanged Man. And the message of this card is take a step back, look at a situation from a different perspective. But now you're able to do that because I believe you've opened your heart. You've got something off your chest, something's being able to now go to the next level, the next stage. Oh, I love that. Anyway, let's see. What do these angel number oracle have to say for you, Sagittarius? What other messages are there? Please and thank you for Sagittarius. You've got 369, compassion. Straight away, that's compassion for yourself. That's, don't be so hard on yourself. Let's have a look. What does they... So the reason of these numbers is the idea of the numbers. I've always believed that if you see constant numbers or something snags you, there's a message behind it. And this is what 369 is. Never get them off the table though. There we go, 369. Your angels are swooping in to send you this loving message. Oh my gosh, this is lovely. You are needed and your gifts are priceless. You are the only person walking the unique path that is your life, and you are the only one who can realize your goals. Associated with unconditional love and kindness, that's the King and Queen of Cups. This number is a reminder of your role as a light worker. Use your natural talents to create beauty, to encourage compassion. And that's compassion for yourself too. Oh my gosh, I love this so much for you. I hope you did love that as much as I did, Sagittarius. Don't worry about writing down the number. I'm going to make it the title of your reading, so you don't have to go all the way through the reading to remember what the number was. What a lovely reading. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you see the number. It could be on car number plates, it could be the time of day, it can be your shopping bill. Anyway, write it down. Take care and have a lovely week.